Me. Engaged for over a year. Been delaying wedding because no cash. Have a 401k. Never touching that because future is important. Crypto though. Pull out everything from 401k. $25,000 after fees and taxes. Put it all in shit coins. 4 days later I have $37,000. Fuck yeah, next week I have $9,000. It's been 5 months and still no signs of a bounce back. Stuck around $7,500. Have not told my fiancé about pulling out 401k and the crypto yeeting. What do I do B?
Great job Anon, now you won't have to pay for the wedding, because your fiancé will definitely dump you. Crisis averted.
Okay, here goes. Married 5 years. 4 years ago we bought a house. 6 months later I start smashing the woman next door. Wife and I are in our early 30s. Neighbor is 26. A year later neighbor gets pregnant. Whoopsie. She doesn't want an abortion. Says she will keep quiet and raise the child. She has a good job and her family has money, so I trust her on this. She has the kid, a boy, kind of looks like me. Gee, I wonder why. Wife tells me neighbor has a baby. Wife goes and meets neighbor and baby. Wife becomes friends with neighbor and spends time with baby. We babysit when neighbor has to work late or spend time with friends. Wife starts getting baby envy, wants one of her own now. Our baby can grow up with Annette's baby and they can play together. 2 years ago wife gets preggo. It's a girl. That was a little over a year ago. Currently, wife and I spend an increasing amount of time with neighbor lady and my son. Wife encourages me to spend time with the boy because he needs a father figure. We babysit for neighbor, she babysits for us. Neighbor tells me that if wife ever leaves me, she will be there for me. Still smashing her.
I think we all know how this story will end. Anon's kids will eventually start dating, and he'll have a difficult decision to make.
Father dies. He was a massive man, 7 feet 0 inches on a good day. Ask corner people if I can keep his skeleton. They act like I'm a weirdo and ask why. Tell them I want to put his giant skelly on display in my house with some cool knight armor on it. They tell me it's illegal to take the body and do that. Tell them they can keep the meat, and I'll bury that. I just want the skeleton. Get kicked out and interviewed by a cop. Why the frick is the USA so butthurt about this? We glorify all the awesome displays from Europe, but I can't do the same with my own father.
That would be the greatest icebreaker of all time. Just imagine you had a girl over, and she notices the huge knight armor in your living room, and you're like, yeah, the skeleton of my deceased 7-foot-tall father is in there.
Story time folks. Be me. Trump supporter. Trump sign outside to trigger mostly millennial college nearby. Constantly getting run over and pulled out. Think of idea. Pick related. Plant nails and wait. One day a woman comes to my door. Fat. Purple hair. 23 at most. Red at the face and starts screaming at me about how it's my fault her tires are flat. Oh Lord my sides.exe. She says if I don't reimburse her for her tire she'll get the police involved. Sudden idea. Tell her to leave her information so I can send her the check since I would need to go to the bank. Actually does it. Call my lawyer to set up the lawsuit. Get my outside cameras to see her running over my sign. Give her name, address and car tags to confirm it was her car. Take her to court, open and shut case. Pay for damages. Throw in some bullshit about emotional damage. I don't feel like me or my property is safe just because of my political views. Actually freaking works. She loses her freaking shit at this point. Starts screaming about how I agreed to pay and how this should be illegal. No proof.jpg. Says she can't pay for basic living expenses or college if she has to pay this. Base judge says, you should have thought about that before tearing down someone's property. You have 30 days to pay. She gets her tires destroyed, humiliated in court, can't pay for living expenses, probably got kicked out of college and had to pay me $3,000 in emotional damages. So, guys, what parts of my PC should I upgrade? Pick related.
Anon got away with setting up booby traps in his front yard law.
Be me. Just started DayZ sucks so hard. Being chased by zombies. When all of a sudden, pop pop, all zombies are dead. There is only one person standing. Oh no, I'm going to get robbed and killed. Whoa, hello there patriot. Check name. Mr. America. What state are you stationed in, Patriot? California, sir. Let's go kill some commies, brother. Gives me pristine M4A1 and hiking backpack. Go out and kill communists. I handcuff someone. Mr. Amenka administers test. What's the temperature like where you're from? 9. 9 what? 9 Celsius. Gets shot. Handcuffed black guy. Gets shot by Mr. America. Accent. Shot. Mr. America goes out to look for supplies and plays the song by Team America World Police. Stay and protect our loot. See someone in the distance. Was taught by Mr. America to shoot on sight. Shoot. It's Mr. America. Fuck. Go to Mr. America. Almost dying. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry, Patriot. Every eagle must leave the nest at some point. Dies. Miss him. Run off building and die. Daisy Stories thread.
The Celsius part got me good. It seems like Fahrenheit is superior after all.
Be me, college student, 2005. Not popular but still have friends. One of those friends is holding a get-together, just 10 to 15 people, but there's drinks and a GameCube. Playing Smash Brothers with a couple of guys there when a girl I talked to in high school chemistry shows up. She's happy to see me, we talk for a bit with a few drinks. She's getting kind of flirty, I've drank a bit too much. She says in a joking manner, "I bet I could beat your ass in Smash." I take it personally/seriously and set up a 1v1 4 stock, no items match on Fountain of Dreams. Pick Falco, she picks Captain Falcon. I 4 stock her ass because obviously she doesn't play Smash, and in my drunken voice I said, "Haha, I just kicked your ass, you dumb bitch." She kinda laughs and goes back to talking with her friends. Doesn't talk to me the rest of the night. It's been 17 years but I still can't sleep some nights. Did I really blow it that bad?
Anon literally said, "Hands off my cock," like a true Falco main. Comment if you got that reference.
Enslaved by multiple other races in their own race throughout known history. Considered subhuman by many for many years. Stereotyped as violent, lazy drunkards still to this day. Treated as second-class citizens in several places. Forced to live in ghettos in living memory. Businesses used to have signs up prohibiting them from coming in, along with dogs. Had their culture stolen and corrupted. Costumes that mocked their culture as commonplace and accepted. Produce unique music, only to have it either mocked relentlessly or usurped by others. Notorious for homophobia, making it hard for them to come out. Their women are highly sexualized and objectified. Their accents are also highly sexualized. The Irish have had it rough as fook. Pick unrelated.
Shout out to all my Irish bros out there. Irish lives matter.
So this girl approached me and asked for my number because she said that I was really good looking. I enthusiastically said yes, but she looked sort of young, so I asked her age, but she wouldn't tell me. After a lot of deliberations she told me she was 23 years old. I assumed she thought I would think she is too old for me due to my baby face. I told her of course this is no problem and I'm 20 years old, so we are exchanging numbers and having so much fun conversations. She tells me she is graduating in a couple of months as well. She asks me to pick her up on my shoulders. This was the first girl that was ever genuinely attracted to me. It was so cool being able to experience that. Then I woke up abruptly from the dream. I almost cried. I had to lay there for 20 minutes just processing what happened. My heart is aching right now.
It will all get better, Anon. I'm sure that dream will soon become a reality.
Be me. Walking down the sidewalk in San Francisco. Group of homeless guys are on my right looking at me funny. I ignore and keep walking. Another crackhead homeless guy roughly 40 feet in front of me starts charging at me. He's fucking fast and he's got a bucket of something. He catches me and pours the bucket on me. It's boiling diarrhea. I scream so fucking loud as the fucker laughs. He pushes me into the grass and I lay there, covered in hot wet shit, crying, like a little bitch. I've since moved to Idaho and I will never go back to San Francisco. This experience keeps me up every night, but I can't afford therapy. What do I do?
What the actual fuck? I hope that story is fake. Regardless, I'm never going to San Francisco.